areas. We actually parked in the parking area where we loaded Trey's buck up at yesterday. Dad and brother are walking on out the access road. They're going to go, I'm going to guess, another half to 3/4 of a mile and drop in that irrigation canal we were sitting in yesterday. We're walking back over here toward where Trey shot his, and we just stopped. There's a buck scrape right here with fresh droppings all in it. We watched several bucks making scrapes yesterday, but right here in front of us, there's, I'm going to say 8 pronghorn, but the sun's just now coming up and we can't tell what they are, but a couple of them have bigger bodies, so I'm hoping it's a couple of the bigger bucks. There's another one running over there in front of my dad and brother right now. Pronghorn running everywhere over here. There's 4 more running across the hillside back here behind us. So they're moving this morning. They're really active. The rut's in full force. They're breeding. The bucks are chasing each other. They're chasing does. So hopefully we have another good morning this morning. We're going to keep making our way in. There's probably 20, 25 pronghorn right here in front of us, scattered up into clusters. And I don't see any big ones yet. There's a bunch of small pronghorn pushing does around and chasing each other around, but nothing nearly as big as what Trey shot yesterday. There's a buck. Trey and I have been sitting here for a while. We've got easily 25 to 30 pronghorn out here in front of us, but most of them are bedding down right now. But we've got 4 here that I'm going to say is about 400 yards out, and one looks to be a pretty good buck. He's really wide. He hooks all the way backwards. I don't think it's as big as Trey's from yesterday, but it's right over here. Dad just shot. We heard a gunshot over here, and we looked over, and I watched Dad's buck drop. So my dad and brother are probably, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile from us right now, and they've gone out and they've recovered my dad's buck at this point. But they're going to handle his for now. They're not that far from the truck. They're probably only 1/4 to 1/3 a mile from the truck, I'm guessing. So we're going to just stay here. We're going to see if this buck will come a little bit closer, because it is flat as can be between us and it, and there's not really anywhere to make a stalk on it. So we're just going to hang out here for a little bit and see if he comes in. Buck decided to go toward all the other does. There's 20, 25 does easily bedded over on this high spot over here, and he left this group of 3 that were in front of us, and he's went back over there now. So he's easily 800, 900 yards away now, and he's going the other way to go join up with those other does. So we're going to ease out of here. We're going to drop back over just behind us here, 15, 20 yards. There's a canal. We're going to get in that canal, and we're going to walk out and go help my dad and brother get my dad's buck taken care of and get it out of here. And then we'll formulate a plan for this afternoon. But we're going to go ahead and get out of here and go help them out and check out his buck. So we're back out here this afternoon in the same area where Dad shot his this morning. It is 86 degrees now. Temperature has just took off this afternoon, and Trey and I are out. I'm the only person with a tag left, and we're just trying to spot and see what we got. And we found one herd back over there. I haven't looked it up on Onyx yet, but I'm going to say they're 1.5 miles away maybe. They're way, way, way off over there. It looks like there's a spring coming out of the mountain. Onyx shows a spring over there, and there's a lot of green vegetation in that little cut coming off the mountain. So I have a feeling there's water there, and that's why they're over there with this heat and everything. My dad and brother found a little bit of water over in this canal this morning. Everything we had walked in that canal, we've walked 2 miles of that canal the past 2 days and didn't find any water. And my dad and brother found a section up here that has water in it. So that explains why now the cattle are over here, so we can't go hunt over there because this HMA, you've got to stay so far away from all the livestock. But we've got this herd back over here. There's 2 or 3 bucks over here chasing a doe. There's a really nice buck way back over, almost out of sight back here behind us, chasing a doe as well. But we really don't have a play on any of these. It's the sun's high and bright overhead. There's no ditch line we can walk out to try to get to them. So I think what we're going to do is Trey and I are just trying to come up with a game plan for first thing tomorrow morning to come back out here, just gamble and hope that nobody's in our spot. And I say our spot, hope that no one's here in this spot when we get here, and we can try to put a move on some of these. But right now I don't want to booger it up and try walking in with no cover at all and sun high and bright overhead, and us just walk in and blow them all out of there when they're 600, 700, 800 yards away. So we're just going to keep looking around here, and then we're probably going to head back to the house and start getting plans, making plans for dinner. So